Most successful entrepreneurs have many important similar characteristics with one another. Now, these characteristics really range from everything to be willing to take risks, to being a great communicator, to being a great leader. Now, you don't necessarily have to be great at all of these characteristics, but you have to be willing to improve each one of them to maximize your business's potential and really you as an entrepreneur and individual to be as great as you potentially can be. Now, when it comes to self-improvement, you should always be looking at how can I become a better leader? When it comes to leadership, realize that you're leading, even if it's just yourself initially or a big group of employees. Leadership is something that is often learned or actually essentially you're born with it. Just because you're not a great leader initially doesn't mean you can't become one. Always be looking at how you can self-improve yourself to become better and really again be a better communicator. When it comes to leadership, communication really goes hand in hand with leadership because you're going to be communicating with your employees, your suppliers, and your customers, and being able to communicate to them really well and in a way that you build trust and rapport is going to go a long way. When it comes to actually running your business, your work ethic is really going to dictate if it's successful or not. You must have a very strong work ethic and be willing to work long hours. Realize that 9 to 5 is not the entrepreneurship life, but at the same time, you must realize that you have to live a very balanced lifestyle. Realize that if you only work and you kill yourself and you work 80 hours a week, you're gonna burn out and you're gonna end up not liking being an entrepreneur. So remember, you must live a very balanced lifestyle and again, just don't overwork yourself. You're gonna make mistakes when you start a business. The important thing is to learn from them. Good entrepreneurs learn from their mistakes and they don't keep repeating them. How you learn from mistakes is many different ways, but the important thing is that you limit how often you're making them and their actual cost. And when it comes to costs, a good entrepreneur typically understands finances. And when it comes to finances, it could be raising capital or just making a dollar go as far as possible. Realize that when you're first starting a business, you must be good at bootstrapping and keeping your cost as low as possible. And when it comes to starting the business and cost, you're gonna take some amount of risk, financially and personally. Now, the amount of risk that you're willing to take is really dictated on you as the individual, but every entrepreneur must be willing to take some amount of risk. It just be properly managed. If you have any questions on how to become a successful entrepreneur, please do not hesitate contacting us. Thank you.